What is up, you guys? My name is the Trans Otter, and today is my 1 day. I'm 1 month. I'm 2 months. 3 months. 4 months. 5 months. 6 months. 7 months. 8 months. 9 months. 11 months. 1 year. 14 months. 2 years on testosterone. So what is up, you guys? It's me. I'm back. And now I'm 2 years on testosterone. So what this video is going to be is I'm just going to be comparing me right now to what I was 2 years ago when I had just turned 16, and I was a very weird kid. Like, I just watched the video, and I'm gonna keep the majority of it in just because I want to stick true to what I wanted 2 years ago, where I showed you what my arms look like, so I flexed, and then I talked about how I wanted collarbones, so you guys are gonna see all of that where I'm gonna compare myself. But the best one that I watched when I just watched the 2-year-old video is that I talked about voice impressions and how I wanted to see how my voice would change with the impressions I used to do all the time, i.e. a Mickey Mouse one, and I used to meow all the time. I know, let's not talk about it, but I used to meow, and I did notice that it has changed. So what you're going to get in this video, you're going to get the voice impressions, you're going to get the meow. Yes, you're going to get the meow. You're going to get the Mickey Mouse one if I can do it. You're going to get a comparison of how my muscles looked then versus now. You're going to get a video, a short little video, I might add some music to it or something, where it's a picture that I tried to take every single day of the same profile face. In the beginning I had my glasses on, towards the end I did not. That's about a 40-second video of my face changing. I even talked about it in the first one. If you guys are going to want to go watch the one from 2 years ago, I'll put it up in the corner, whichever corner it may be. And it's where I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take a photo every single day, and we'll see how it turns out. And I know exactly how it turned out. I think I have like 140 photos in there, and it's been 730 days. So take it as you will. I tried my best, but clearly I didn't try hard enough. And you're gonna get a poem that I read every single month. I still call it Skahezerate. It's by Richard Sykin, and you're gonna get the comparison of as I say one verse, as I say the next verse, and it's gonna trade off, and you're gonna hear the voice change. And then I'm gonna talk in the lowest voice that I can. So that is what you have to look forward to in this video, and let's get started. A while ago I committed this to memory, but since have not, so I'm gonna have to look up the poem again because I don't remember it. Tell me about the dream where we pulled our bodies out of the lake and dressed them in worn clothes again.
How it was late and no one could sleep, the horses running until they forget that they're horses.
It's not like a tree where the roots have to end somewhere. It's more like a song on a policeman's radio.
How we rolled up the carpet so we could dance, and the days were bright red, and every time we kissed there was another apple to slice into pieces.
Look at the light through the window pane. That means it's noon. That means we're inconsolable.
Tell me how all this and love too will ruin us. These our bodies possessed by light. Tell me we'll never get used to it. Next, we're gonna do what my thirsting 16-year-old self really wanted and see if I have the collarbones sufficient for his young mind.
This is the size of my arms. Nothing here, nothing there. It's like there's nothing up my sleeve. Nope. No muscle definition. No nothing. That will change. I'm pretty sure of it. This is my jawline when I'm trying to make it look out. This is my jawline normally. I don't think it exists. It may be here. It may exist. It exists a little bit. My collarbones. I'm hoping they'll look better. I have a thing for collarbones and back muscles on men, so like, hopefully I'll love myself more if I get muscles and collarbones, okay? Let me live.
No, not really. Like, I look like the guy in that one Vine that said, wait, what does he do? He does like that. He's like, let me sing for you. I don't know what the whole rest of the Vine is, but my friend's been trying to do that. Yeah, I had top surgery, so there's like a divot right here. I think it's funny. I don't necessarily have the collarbones my 16-year-old self would have wanted, but I do have bigger arm muscles, and this is without me working out. So these are just like the natural things that I got. Now, granted, I did swim for a while, but this is pretty much what I've got, and I'm happy with it. Like, I'm gonna start working out more, of course, but like, it's okay for now. Also, I do kind of have a jawline. I now have facial hair, so it doesn't grow right here. It's a little annoying. I have a little mustache, but I'm gonna have to shave that for teacher cadet, which is nice, I guess. But it's fine. Okay, guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna meow. There's then...
Number 2, a meow. 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 I'm just a child. I can do a high-pitched meow. Wait. It's too high. I can't do it. I can't do my little meow.
And this is now. Meow. 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 How did I do it? And then I did one where I did like a high-pitched meow, but I can't do that anymore, so it's meow. 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 I can't do it. I used to squeak. I don't know how I did it. Meow. Meow. I just sound like a cat in heat. I'm like, meow. Why was I like that? I was 16. That's not even like an excuse. I couldn't be like, oh, I was 14. I was young. I was a child. No, I was a freshman in high school. And I said, ew. Now we're going to talk in the lowest voice that I can.
I will talk in the lowest voice possible. Hi, my name's Sebastian, and this is the lowest voice I can talk in. It almost sounds like I'm trying too hard, but it's okay because I'll get there eventually.
Hi, my name is Sebastian. This is the lowest voice that I can talk in. As I said 2 years ago, it sounds strange. And I wouldn't talk like it now. But if I really wanted to talk, I could talk like this, but I feel like it would sound really weird, so I don't. So I just talk like this, and this is good enough for me. And we open this up again. You guys are gonna get that second poem. What the fuck is it called? I typed in little and it went Little Beast by Richard Sykin. Of course, absolutely. That's exactly what you wanted. We knew. We knew. An all-night barbecue, a dance on the courthouse lawn. The radio aches a little tune that tells the story of what the night is thinking. It's thinking of love. It's thinking of stabbing us to death and leaving our bodies in a dumpster. That's a nice touch. Stains in the night, whiskey kisses for everyone. Tonight, by the freeway, a man eating a fruit pie with a buck knife carves the likeness of his lover's face into the motel wall. I like him, and I want to be like him. My hands, no longer an afterthought.
Someone once told me that explaining is an admission of failure. I'm sure you remember. I was on the phone with you, sweetheart.
History repeats itself. Somebody says this. History throws its shadow over the beginning, over the desktop, over the sock drawer with its socks, its hidden letters. History is a little man in a brown suit trying to define a room that he is outside of. I know history. There are many names in history, but none of them are ours.
He had green eyes, so I wanted to sleep with him. Green eyes flicked with yellow. Dried leaves on the surface of a pool. You could drown in those eyes, I said. The fact of his pulse, the way he pulled his body in, out of shyness or shame or desire, not to disturb the air around him. Everyone could see the way his muscles worked, the way we looked like animals, his skin barely keeping him inside. I wanted to take him home and rough him up and get my hands inside of him, drive my body into his like a crash test car. I wanted to be wanted, and he was very beautiful, kissed with his eyes closed, and only felt good while moving. You could drown in those eyes, I said. So it's summer, so it's suicide, so we're helpless in sleep and struggling at the bottom of the pool.
It wasn't until we were well past the middle of it that we realized. The old dull pain, whose stitched wrists and clammy fingers, far from being subverted, had only slipped underneath us, freshly scrubbed. Mirrors and shop windows returned our faces to us, replete with the tight lips and eyes that remained eyes and not the doorways we had hoped for. His wounds healed, the skin a bit thicker than before. Scars like train tracks on his arm and on his body underneath his shirt.
We still groped for each other, on the back stairs or in parked cars, as the road around us grew glossy with ice from our breath, softened the window through the glass already laced with frost. But more frequently, I was finding myself sleepless, and he was running out of lullabies. But damn if there isn't anything sexier than a slender boy with a handgun, a fast car, a bottle of pills.
What would you like? I'd like my money's worth. Try explaining a life bundled with episodes of this. Swallowing mud, swallowing glass, the smell of blood on the first 4 knuckles. We pull our boots on with both hands, but we can't punch ourselves awake, and all I can do is stand on the curb and say, sorry about the blood in your mouth. I wish it was mine. I couldn't get that boy to kill me, but I wore his jacket for the longest time. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was like a little bit of an update. I plan to do another video soon where you can see how I progress, but it's through my acting. And it's going to be through videos that I have of me. And from singing in musicals to just acting on stage, anything I have a recording of, we're gonna shove it into a little compilation, and you guys can see how it has turned out, all the way up into, I believe, the show that I'm doing in November with Freaky Friday. Either I'll add it in there, and wait for the video to come out, or I'll get on it. I'm in the middle of making another video right now where I show you guys a progression of photos, quick little lapsy photos of my brother and I, because we are twins, and how we have grown up from young, small lads to now. It's about a 2-minute video, I believe, and it's just gonna be just a time. It's literally just gonna be like a time-lapse compilation looking little thing, with photos of me and him, and how you could see that I dressed masculine far before I cut my hair and figured out I was trans. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.